Special rest in peace to the wisest man I ever knew, my good brother Quan Lewis. I know you watching over me, King. You'll never be forgotten and you'll always be missed. Peace in paradise. Quan Lewis. Special rest in peace to my little cousin, Grant Brown. You'll always be missed and you'll never, ever be forgotten, bro. I love you and I miss you. Peace in paradise.
What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at. You are now tuned into Ma'at TV. Most of y'all know the routine, but if you don't, remember to hit that like button as you come in. But most importantly, share this video because it's all about the content. If you're new to the channel, it's your first time stopping by, rocking with your boy, do me a favor. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. But do yourself a favor, hit that notification bell to make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. All right. So, all right, family. So this next video is the Karen situation. Apparently, allegedly, white women are saying that calling them Karen is equivalent to calling a black person nigger.
You better be careful, little buddy.
If this is true, that is some victimizing, twisted, fucked up shit. That's the most victimizing, twisted, fucked up shit I've ever heard. And it's being told by yours truly, the one and only Big Papa Pump. Umar Johnson. We still trying, but he keep talking. If he do another video talking about the grand school is opening, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. The grand opening is coming, people. The grand open is coming, family. I repeat, the grand open is coming, family. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Nigga, you've been saying the grand opening been coming for 20 years. 20 goddamn years. Like, no, it ain't been 20 years, but it been 10. A decade, nigga.
For calling you names disingenuous. The snow bunny trolls the universe. America is on her last leg. And I want to say this to the European community. No disrespect to the Neanderthal nation, but I want to say this to
who keep I don't mean to cut it off, but who keep telling these niggas that this right here is what it's hitting for? Cause this ain't we don't do that out here in Philly. I'm just letting you know that now. We don't do that in Philly.
To the European community. No disrespect to the snow bunny nation, but I have to say this to the Neanderthal nation, to my European Caucasians out there, to my European Caucasians out there, to my Caucasoid community. Listen to me. It is very disingenuous for a Caucasian. It is very disingenuous for the pale man or pale woman to get upset at black people for calling you names, making jokes, speaking truth to power. You have no right to get angry at a victim of your oppression You have no right, Neanderthal nation, to get angry at a victim of your oppression.
I see where he's coming from, but I half agree on that. I see where he's coming from, but I half agree on that. Yes, calling someone names cannot overshadow thousands of years of oppression. It can't overshadow that, but I mean, still. I mean, you get what I'm trying to say, y'all family. You get what I'm trying to say. I mean, calling people names is going to hurt people. Some people get butthurt. It's going to hurt people's feelings.
For making mockery of your exploitation. Because no matter how many snow bunnies, no matter how many Karens, no matter how many Beckys, no matter how many pale-faced jokes the African makes about the Caucasian, it could never replace 500 years of slavery. No matter how many jokes we make about you, it could never replace colonization. No matter how many jokes are made about
that is true. I really can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. But I still half agree on that. I mean, yes, it can't overshadow that, but we can't keep. No, in fact, we can. No, I'm not gonna let. No, fuck that. We can. We've been going through it for a very long time, and for us, it's like. You know how they say throwing stones and hiding your hand? It's more like throwing Hiroshima bombs and then hiding your hand. That's what it's more like. It's more like throwing a missile and then hiding your hand. More than throwing rocks. If you want to, compare it.
Pale men and pale women and men. It could never replace colonization. No matter how many jokes are made about pale men and pale women in the Neanderthal nation, the Snow Bunny Brigade, nothing we say.
Agree with his
No joke that can be made by any black man or woman. I said no joke, Memphis, Tennessee.
You cracks me the fuck up with that. No joke. I said no joke. No, you didn't hear me, Memphis, Tennessee. I said no joke. Can I get a witness, somebody? No joke. You be going there.
That we can ever.
Oh, Umar is a trip.
And I do not condone disrespect of anyone, including Neanderthal. But don't you try to equate a joke by a black comedian or a black celebrity or a black civilian.
That's a fact.
Don't you ever try to wipe out 500 years of slavery because a joke was made on you.
And now I'm gonna keep it a bean. I have been having that sort of issue in my comment section. People basically trying to erase a whole history, and they hit you with your people aren't affected today, even though we still being affected. They hit me. Some of them even told me fucking racism didn't exist. Some of them even told me it doesn't exist. So I can agree with him on that. And like I said, y'all know me. I don't agree with Umar's actions, taking money from the people. He could have started an online school, but in this situation, I gotta be real.
You don't you ever try to dismiss over 100 years of colonization because a joke was made about you. Don't you try to use our words to distract from your deeds. I said, don't you ever try to use.
It's hard to really take him serious. He said, don't you ever try to use our words to overshadow your actions. I said, don't you ever try. It's so hard not to laugh, but he's saying some real shit though. He really is.
Don't you ever say, I said, don't you ever try of colonization because a joke was made about you. Don't you try to use our words to distract from your deeds. I said, don't you ever try to use the words of an African to distract from the deeds of the European.
That is true in some cases. I do see a lot of that. I can't lie. I do see a lot of that. I know a lot of people gonna disagree with me. I know a lot of people gonna disagree with me, and I know some will be real about it and agree with me. But fuck how you feel. It is what it is. You know, I can't worry about how people feel when the facts are there. You know, the evidence is everywhere. There's nowhere you can't tell me that you can't find evidence of things that are being said right now. You can't tell me that you can't.
Don't you ever say calling you a Karen is the same as the N-word. Are you kidding me? Calling you a Karen?
Yeah, y'all, that tripping. Shit, tripping. Oh man, whoever said that shit.
You better be careful, little buddy.
Real careful. You better be real careful, little buddy.
Is the same as the N-word? Calling you a Karen is the same as the N-word?
Help me understand that shit. Somebody please put it in the comment section. Help me understand this shit. Help me understand this. If anybody got an explanation for that, please feel free to put it in the comment section, because it makes no sense. Entirely no sense. You can't use a name that was used to oppress, dehumanize, and humiliate a whole race. A whole race. For somebody pointing out your entitled, overprivileged, fucked up behavior. It's two different things. Two different things. We're calling you Karen because of your overprivileged, overbearing, just all around nasty behavior. You use that word to dehumanize me. You use that word to oppress me. You use that word to what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me. But you get what I'm saying. You use that shit to stomp me down.
Help me understand, overstand, and understand. Karen is the same as the N-word? Calling you a Karen is the same as the N-word? Help me understand, overstand, and understand.
Please help me.
Help me understand, overstand, and understand.
If you know,
help me understand, overstand, and understand.
What the fuck is he doing?
Help me understand, overstand, and understand.
What the fuck was he just doing? Help me understand. The repeating this was killing me. He's like a tape recorder.
And understand. Help me understand, overstand, and understand. Help me understand, overstand, and understand. How is calling you Karen, which is an actual given name for white women all over this world, how is calling you a Karen?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a huge fact. Ain't nobody ever named I ain't never seen no black baby named nigga. I ain't never seen no birth certificate of no black folks and it said nigga. Not once. Anybody else ever see a black person named nigga? Anybody? Anybody out there?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Right. But I know a whole lot of Karens.
Which is an actual given name for white women all over this world. How is calling you a Karen, which is an actual given name for Neanderthal queens all over this world, how can that be a racial insult when your mother named you Karen?
That's a fact.
Your mother named you Karen.
That's a
and you're going to equate Karen with the N-word.
I can't believe I'm fucking agreeing with Umar Bumpy Johnson. Oh man, it must be snowing in June somewhere. It ain't even June.
Oh, I'll ask you a question.
It's gonna be snowing this
You're going to equate.
I'm telling you, it's gonna snow this June. I'm agreeing with Umar Johnson. It's gonna snow this June.
Karen with the N-word, so let me ask you, named you Karen. And you're going to equate Karen with the N-word, so I'll ask you a question. You're going to equate Karen with the N-word, so let me ask you a question. Because see, hypocritical snow bunny behavior will not be tolerated. Hypocritical snow bunny behavior will not be tolerated.
I'm using that. Hypocritical snow bunny behavior will not be tolerated. I repeat, family. Hypocritical snow bunny behavior will not be tolerated, family. It will not be tolerated. And you know who always got that hypocritical snow bunny behavior? Two people. That's one. That's two. Two other people with hypocritical snow bunny behavior. Hassan Pissy Poppy Campbell, and old Sugarfoot. Both of them.
Hypocritical snow bunny behavior will not be tolerated. Has the name Karen been used to dehumanize your people? Has the name Karen been used as a justification for segregation? Has the name Karen been used to enslave members of your race? Show me how the name Karen has been a badge of ridicule, dehumanization, violence, genocide, colonization, extermination. Show me.
If you can find that, show me too. I want to see this.
Show me how the name Karen has ever come close to being or meaning what the N-word has. No black parent has ever named their child out of the womb the N-word.
Nope. That was a hard sniff there, bro. Very hard. What the fuck you got going on?
No black parent has ever named their child out of the womb the N-word.
The fuck he got going on? What you got up your nose that got you sniffing so hard? God, it ain't that cold outside. It look pretty sunny out there. I'm looking at that window back there. It look pretty sunny looking, gleaming through that window. What the fuck you sniffling about? That was a hard sniff. Like you had some residual. You got some residual paraphernalia up there.
No black parent has ever named their child out of the womb the N-word.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a fact. What he's saying, that's a fact. Everything he just said was all facts. I gotta give it to him. But on the other hand, that sniff was very hard there, bruh. That sounded like you had some residual paraphernalia up there, cause you even with the fingers and everything, pinch your nose and everything with your fingers. Look like you was trying to wiggle some of that up there, trying to get that residual paraphernalia.
See, the oppressor has to reinvent himself as a victim. This is how they hide in plain sight. The oppressor has to rebrand themselves the victim. This is how they hide in plain sight. The oppressor has to rebrand themselves as the victim.
I do notice a lot of people do that whenever they want to rebrand themselves. They rebrand themselves as a victim, but that's where I'm gonna stop it at, because he's gonna get into his whole spiel with the white and black shit, and I ain't trying to be in there. I'm just pointing that one little part out. I think that's, whoever said that is hella crazy. What he said was all true. You can't equate a name that was used to dehumanize and enslave and colonize and segregate people for a name that's pointing out overprivileged bad behavior. You can't. It's impossible. You can't do that. But that's just my humble opinion on this situation. Excuse me. Definitely let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. If you want to donate to the channel, Cash App is there at the bottom. And it's right there next to my name. Ooh, wrong way. That way. Right there. Next to my name. Cash App, my TV. I'm gonna get on out of here. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at. You were just tuned in to Ma'at TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then.
You better be careful, little buddy.